Morning, guys. Trust our night was okay. Um, for the preparation day, the first task was to watch a video. I trust if any of you guys had watched this video, you'd have got a preliminary understanding of whatever you are going to do in the task. I can see, sir, that some people have already added their names, and when they completed their task, they had to put an asterisk sign. But I don't understand why someone will come and paint this this row now to make it look different. No, it shouldn't be so. There's no need to paint it with a different color. I know many people don't know how to use Google Sheets yet, but it's still okay. It's still okay. Okay. I see that many people have done their work. I see that many people have done their work. Okay. Um so generally you guys are going to move to another phase of the whole task. Another phase entirely. And it's going to be needing you guys to use Google Doc or Google Sheet eventually as time goes on. See this green color there is I'll still change it, but it wasn't necessary at all. It wasn't necessary to change any of those things. Okay, so for yesterday's task, you're asked to write two tests. You should pass the test for the regulation and ideology of MMM, and okay, I think there are two tests. Read the test on how it works. Aha, God. See, someone has edited this thing again. Pass the test. On how it works. Please, let's try as much as possible to um let's try as much as possible to minimize the rate at which we do things. I'm not happy when someone edits the sheet when you do what's beyond what you are supposed to do. It saddens my heart. I heed all these submission and submission checklists. I'm wondering who the person is that always comes back to reopen them. So for the test you wrote yesterday, to check the results, you come to test results. For the rules and ideology test, if your name is in green, it means that you've passed the test. But if your name is not in green, it means that you did not pass the test and you should rewrite. You have the opportunity to write the test as miss is going on. So you must pass. You must pass. You must and over again. So that's for that, and the same thing for how does it work test. So it's the same thing. I think I have 102 students. Okay, which means some people have not taken their test. If you don't take this class serious, I'm actually going to kick you out because I take note of everybody. I take note of the guys that chat well on Skype. I take note of virtually everything. So today's task, you guys are going to be doing something a bit different. Sorry we couldn't have our meeting yesterday. We are going to be doing something a bit different for the second day. Okay, let me open it. Now, for the second day, it states that what make a SWOT analysis for MMM. Oh, it seems my screen is tiny. Let me okay, I hope you guys can see it clearer now. For the second day, it says find out what a SWOT analysis is and make your own SWOT of MMM. Don't copy SWOT from the internet or other students. Okay, fine. So I come to Google and I type what is a SWOT analysis. Google eventually brings up something for me, and it tells me that SWOT analysis represents the strength, the weakness, a study undertaken by an organization to identify its strength and weakness, as well as external opportunities and threats. That's internal strength, internal weakness, that's SW, as well as O, and threat T. So you can read more on it. Now I'll prefer you guys to use Google Doc. I prefer you guys to use Google Doc for the SWOT analysis. Okay, so if you are using Google Chrome to get Google Doc, I already have it here, but I'm going to show you guys how to get it. You go to, notice where I went to, apps, and you come to web store. It will eventually open. Ouch, what happened? Okay, the web store will eventually open. Chrome web store. If it opens, you search for Google Doc. You search for Google Doc. Google Doc. Google Docs. It eventually opens. So if you click on it, I've already added it. If you click on it, you add it up. You get. So now I have my Google Doc and I want to do my SWOT analysis. It's not a must that you use Google Doc for it. You can use presentation depending on how beautiful you want to make your work look like. The previous guys did beautiful works. Even though I showed them one or two things, but for you guys, I'm not going to show you guys anything. I would like you guys to do it on your own. And if you copy from the internet, I'm too used to the SWOT analysis. In fact, if you copy, I will know. There's no way I wouldn't know. So you Google Doc, like I did, and the first thing you do is to rename it. Sorry, it's still opening. I guess the network is slow, that's why. The first thing you do, you rename it over here. You rename it to Dixon SWOT analysis. And then here, what I expect you to do, you list the strength, at least 5. The weakness, you list the weakness, the opportunities, like that, and the threat. So I want you to list the strengths, the weakness, the opportunity, and the threat. Now when I'm done, I come to share. Watch what I can do. Now I come to share with others. I come here and I click can view. If you don't do this thing, your sheet might be locked. And then I come to click on get shareable link. Now I copy this link. I come here. Now it said that the link to submit your SWOT analysis. I click on this link. Sorry. Alternatively, you go to the submissions. You go to the submission tab. You come in, put your name. So Dixon, and I put the link I've copied, my SWOT analysis. So that's what you guys are going to be doing majorly today. You see, this is the tab for the SWOT analysis. So I trust you guys should have something interesting. Now for the go to meeting. Coming. Go to meeting. For the go to meeting, even though we didn't have any meeting yesterday, if you're using a laptop, a PC, it's going to pop up something like this. Enter meeting ID. So whenever you are giving a meeting ID, if you click on it directly, maybe from your Skype, if you click on it directly from your Skype or anything, it automatically opens your go to meeting. But maybe okay, if this is a meeting ID, and I click on join, okay, it's invalid.